Hello everyone, I am Dr. Manisha Shivani. Today we will learn how to construct the microstate table for NP3 configuration. In the earlier video we have studied about the NP2 configuration. We began with what are the different quantum numbers, then what is a microstate and how we can represent the microstate, then what is a term and the representation of the term symbol. To construct a microstate table, we have to follow certain steps. In the first step, the number of microstates is calculated. Then all the possible values of ml and ms, that is the resultant magnetic quantum number and the resultant spin quantum number, are calculated. The microstate table is then drawn and one by one the microstates are derived. The RS terms are then assigned and the degeneracy for each term is calculated. Finally, the ground state term is determined. In the first step, we will calculate the number of microstates using the factorial formula. The number of microstates is equal to capital N factorial divided by small n factorial into n minus n factorial, where capital N is the maximum occupancy of the subshell, that is the maximum number of electrons which can be filled in the subshell. Small n is the number of electrons in the configuration. For NP3 configuration, capital N is 6, as we can fill maximum 6 electrons in the p subshell, and small n is 3 as per the configuration. So number of microstates is equal to 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 6 minus 3 factorial. So this is 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 3 factorial. 6 factorial we can write as 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. So by cancelling the common terms, we get 5 into 4, which is 20. So the number of microstates is 20. That is, the 3 electrons can be filled in the p subshell in 20 different ways. Now in the step 2, we calculate all the possible values of ml and ms. The electrons are in the p orbitals, for which the azimuthal quantum number L is 1. So the magnetic quantum numbers can have the values from +1, 0 to -1. Now the resultant ml value can be calculated by adding ml1, ml2 and ml3. So the maximum value will be +3 when all the three ml1, ml2 and ml3 are +1 each. The next value which ml can have is +2, then +1, 0 till the minimum, which is -3. Now the spin quantum numbers for each electron can be either +½ or -½ The resultant ms value is calculated by adding ms1 plus ms2 plus ms3. So there are 4 possible values. The largest one is +3/2 when each electron has the spin +½ The next is +½ then -½ and the lowest, which is -3/2. Now once the ml and ms values are obtained, in the third step we draw the microstate table where the ms values are written in the decreasing order from left to right, that is from +3/2 to -3/2, and the ml values are written in the decreasing order from top to bottom. Now one by one we will see how to derive these microstates. Now when the electrons are filled, the Pauli's exclusion principle has to be obeyed. That is, in each orbital we can fill maximum 2 electrons, and these electrons should have opposite spin. So here we begin with the largest value of ml, which is +3, and ms is +3/2. Now ml will be +3/2 if all the 3 electrons are in the orbital with ml +1. But 3 electrons in one orbital is not allowed by Pauli's exclusion principle. When Ml is minus 3 and Ms is plus 3 by 2, again here there will be 3 electrons in the orbital with Ml minus 1. So even this filling of electrons is not allowed. So there will be no microstate for Ml plus 3 and minus 3. We then go to the next value of Ml, which is plus 2, and Ms is plus 3 by 2. Now Ml plus 2 is obtained when 2 electrons will be filled in the orbital with Ml plus 1 and third in the orbital with Ml0. Ml plus 2 and Ms minus 3 by 2 can be obtained in the same manner, but here the spins will be minus half for each electron. But again here what is observed is that 2 electrons in the same orbital having same spin. So this is not allowed by Pauli's exclusion principle. Similarly for Ml minus 2, Ms plus 3 by 2 and Ml minus 2 and Ms minus 3 by 2. So these fillings of electrons is not allowed. So no microstate for these combinations. For Ml2 and Ms plus half, so there will be 2 electrons with the spin plus half and 1 with the spin minus half. So here we observe that there are 2 electrons in the orbital with Ml plus 1, but the electrons have opposite spins. So this filling of electrons is allowed. The microstate here is represented as 1, 1, 0 plus minus plus. When we represent the microstate, on the lower side we show the values of Ml, and above the value of Ml we write the sign of Ms. So when Ms is plus half, we write the sign plus, and when Ms is minus half, the sign is minus. For the next value of Ml plus 2 and Ms minus half, so here there will be 2 electrons with the spin minus half and 1 electron with the spin plus half. So the microstate here will be represented as 1, 1, 0 plus minus minus. On the lower side, where Ml is minus 2 and Ms is plus half, so the microstate here is minus 1, 0 plus minus plus. Ml minus 2 and Ms minus half. So in this case the microstate is minus 1, 0 plus minus minus. The next value of Ml plus 1 and Ms plus 3 by 2. Ms is plus 3 by 2, so the 3 electrons will have the spin plus half. So we will see how the electrons will be filled. So in this case there are 2 electrons in the orbital with Ml0 and with the same spin. So this is not allowed by Pauli's exclusion principle. Then Ml plus 1 Ms minus 3 by 2, Ml minus 1 Ms plus 3 by 2 and Ml minus 1 Ms minus 3 by 2. So there will be no microstate here. For Ml plus 1 and Ms plus half, so here there will be 2 electrons in the orbital with Ml0 and here the 2 electrons have opposite spins. So this combination is allowed. So the microstate here is represented as 1, 0, 0 plus plus minus. The other combination is where we can have 1, 1 minus 1 plus minus plus. Then for Ml1 and Ms minus half. So here 2 electrons with the spin minus half. The microstate here is 1, 0, 0 minus minus plus. The second way in which the electrons can be filled is where the microstate is 1, 1 minus 1 plus minus minus. Now similarly on the lower side where Ml is minus 1 and ms is plus half or minus half, we can show the microstates. So the 4 microstates can be shown here. Then when ml is 0 and ms is plus 3 by 2. ml is 0. So this can be obtained by the combination of 1, 0, minus 1. So the 3 electrons filled with parallel spin. The microstate will be 1 minus 1 0 plus plus plus. For ml0 and ms minus 3 by 2, so the spins of the 3 electrons will be reversed. Microstate will be 1 minus 1 0 minus minus minus. When ml is 0 and ms is plus half, in this case the 3 electrons will be filled such that there is 1 electron in each orbital and 2 electrons have the spin plus half and the third electron has the spin minus half. In the first case, the electron in the orbital with ml minus 1 has the spin minus half. The microstate here is 1 minus 1 0 plus minus plus. In the second case, the electron in the orbital ml0 has the spin minus half. So in this case, the microstate is 1 minus 1 0 plus plus minus. The third way of filling the electrons is such that the electron in the orbital plus 1 has the spin minus half. So now the microstate is 1 minus 1 0 minus plus plus. Now in the same manner, 3 microstates can be written for ml0 and ms minus half. Now once we have shown all the microstates in the table, we will count the number of microstates. So it is 2, 4, 8, 4, 2. When we add this, the total turns out to be 20. Initially we have calculated the number of microstates, which was 20, and in the table also we have shown 20 microstates. So here we just need to confirm whether we have not missed out any microstate or we have not added any excess. So once we have 20 microstates, then we can move on to the next step where we will assign the RS terms. For ml plus 2 and ms plus half. Now the RS term, the term symbol is represented as 2s plus 1 L, where 2s plus 1 is the spin multiplicity and L is the maximum value of ml. The calculated value of the spin multiplicity is written as it is in the term symbol. But for L, a symbol is represented for the different values of L. When L is 0, we write the symbol S. For L1, the symbol is P. For L2, it is D. In the first case, when ml is plus 2, L is 2. So the symbol here is D. For ms half, S is half. So the spin multiplicity 2s plus 1 is 2. So the term symbol is doublet D. Now the degeneracy for a term can be calculated by the formula. Degeneracy is equal to spin multiplicity into the orbital multiplicity. That is 2s plus 1 into 2l plus 1. So this is 2 into 5, which is 10. So this indicates that the doublet D term appears 10 times in the table, from ml plus 2 to minus 2 and ms plus half to minus half. So this is how we can show the term 10 times. When ml is 1 and ms is half, so ml1, that is L is 1, so the symbol is P. As S is half, the spin multiplicity 2s plus 1 is 2. So the term symbol is doublet P. The degeneracy 2s plus 1 into 2l plus 1 is 2 into 3, which is 6. So the doublet P term appears 6 times in the table from ml plus 1 to minus 1 and ms plus half to minus half. So 3 and 3, 6. In the next case, when ml is 0 and ms is 3 by 2, L0, so the symbol is S, and ms is 3 by 2, so S is 3 by 2, and the spin multiplicity is 4. So the term symbol is quartet S. The degeneracy is 4 into 1, which is 4. So the quartet S term will appear 4 times in the table, and this is at ml0 and ms from plus half to minus half. The total multiplicity or the total degeneracy we will calculate here. For the doublet D term, the degeneracy is 10. For doublet P, it is 6. For quartet S, it is 4. So the total is 20. So the RS terms for NP3 configuration are doublet D, doublet P, and quartet S. Now out of these three, we have to assign the ground state term. According to Hund's rule, the term having the highest spin multiplicity will be lowest in energy. So in this case, the S term with the highest spin multiplicity 4 will be the ground state term. So here we have seen how to construct the microstate table for NP3 configuration, and finally we have assigned the ground state term. So thank you for watching the video, and for any queries, please free to contact me at mnshivai@gmail.com. Thank you.